you're going to want to do to add a new portfolio item to the portfolio page on the Dogwood Solar website is log in to your WordPress dashboard. Once you're logged into WordPress, go to the project section and we're going to add something new. But rather than add something new and create something from scratch, we're actually going to duplicate and make a copy of an existing portfolio item that is very similar in nature. So looking at your portfolio, you may find that you want to add, say, a battery system, or maybe you're adding a commercial property, or maybe it's a residential property. The solar systems, obviously, we're going to have a lot of those as well. So once you have an idea of which project is similar in nature to the one that you're wanting to add, navigate to that in the project section inside the WordPress dashboard and go ahead and just make a copy. So while you're hovering over this particular item, you'll see the word copy and copy now. Go ahead and click that and it will duplicate the entire post, and that is a custom project. It will then show up with the words copy of, the name of the title that you copied, number, and then like what draft or what number it is. You can quickly and easily update this in order to change the title. So since it's in draft mode, it has not created a slug yet. That may also need to be updated. So here we're just going to call it template, just for an example. We don't need to allow comments, but once that is created, you can go ahead and click update, and then it saves it as a draft here. Once you go into edit, use the Divi theme builder. If it's not already showing that the template is built in Divi, you may need to click the Edit with Divi Builder in order for that to show. From here, you'll notice that the information from your previous post is copied and imported here. So in order to make some updates, we do have a little bit of formatting that is already created here. The first is this featured image. So your system is set up in 3 different levels. So Divi is a theme builder and therefore an editor. Here we have the section. Inside of that we have a column, and inside of that we have a module. You can see those different levels if you go into wireframe view by clicking that 3-dot menu. You can see the different levels. So the section, and then there's a full width image inside of it. The purple section is full width, blue is more of like a standard page format, and then inside of that you have rows and the individual module items. So in our desktop view, we can go ahead and click the little gear. That gives us our pop-up editor. You can also enlarge this or make this different sizes. When you select your featured image, we like to recommend that it is at least, I would say, like 2,000 pixels wide. Let's see. So this particular image is already uploaded in the system. Let's see if we can find it really quickly. For some reason, that's not popping up in the editor. However, the average featured image when it is very horizontal like this is 2560 by 850 or so pixels. And so, oh, here it is. There it is. So yeah, so 2560 by 853 pixels. That is a very, very large image, meaning that it will be high resolution on any size desktop. If you were to import something that is smaller than that, that's not a problem. It would just maybe show up a little bit formatted just a little bit differently. So if we trash that, it will look like it disappeared. However, that section, I believe, still exists. So we still have that in our template. It just may be difficult to see. So in that wireframe editor, you can come back and add an image. So if we add an image, go ahead and click that green check mark. That will then save that, and you can see when we go back into the desktop view, we can now see that image. Other places that you're going to want to make changes. This text editor, inside of this text module, you have text in the WYSIWYG editor. It is currently using heading 2. We have a descriptor here, and then we have kind of this default information. This information is what you will want to update for every single project, and add those details that are unique to the work that you are working on and the project that you're showcasing. In this template, I'm going to just kind of keep all this in just as placeholders. And then next to it, it has a featured gallery. So this gallery is showing as a slideshow. You can see here that when we add various pictures, they do show in a slider. If for any reason you want to order them like randomly versus kind of the before and after, you can do that here. And those images will show next to your detailed information. Towards the bottom of the page, we do have a gallery of the other portfolio items. So depending on what your project is about, we want to kind of match the categories so that it showcases other like projects. So in this case, it was battery systems and it was a commercial project. What you're working on may be residential and solar, in which case you can kind of change those check marks and it will then sort the different projects that already exist in the system to match that. Once you have those categories selected, go ahead and click that green check mark to save it again. And we're going to leave basically the rest of the page alone. We do have a couple of other things. So for example, if the call to action for a free solar site analysis doesn't make as much sense, you can swap that out for the battery and link to a different page if you'd like. However, free solar site analysis is where we're driving most of the traffic. Once you have your project details and project pictures uploaded, you'll want to save a draft in case you need to come back and make any edits or resize anything, make any changes. Or if you're ready to, you can also publish. I'm going to go ahead and make a quick tweak here that says template name of project here. So we're going to go ahead and save draft. If you were to publish, it would then show up inside of the portfolio page and you would be able to go and preview it from there. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a shout.